Hey, Thomas here, bringing you another video on envelope budgeting. So I said I'd make a follow-up video once it was payday. If you haven't watched the first video on how to actually get this down and plan your budget, check out my last video a few days ago that I posted, and then come back to this video. So you get paid, whether direct deposit or check. What you want to do is cash out that paycheck, maybe leave some money into your bank just in case you have any expenses that are automatically withdrawn at the end of the month, such as, I don't know, a Sprint, or could be anything. And just save a little emergency fund just in case something does happen to come out of a bill that you may have not expected, just so you don't get on overdraft. So first steps, go to the bank. I pulled out different varieties of currencies, or increments. I got hundreds, 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. The reason why you want it different and not just hundreds is because not all your bills are going to be straight up $100, $200, $300. There's going to be like a $120 bill, or a $15 bill, or $375 bill, or $378. You never know. So I'm going to show you guys, and I have four different categories at this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my main priority, which are mostly my housing bills. Gas, utilities, Comcast, Sprint, rent, whatever, so on and so forth. And from most important to least important. Not saying that it's not important, because they all are, but I just like the categorizing. And then over here I have like my gas, babysitter, groceries, restaurant, whatever. And then next is like down payment, clothing, Christmas fund, oil repair. And over here is like my Black Friday fund and taxes. So basically what you want to do is look at the bills, start from left to right, and pretty much just fill it in with equal amounts of the bills that you have. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So for my rent, that's $375. I'm going to go and do that in 20s. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. Actually, for rent, you want to, so getting back, before I get to that, you have 2 pay periods per month. You want to pay half of what your total bill is. So mine's $188. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up $188. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 180, we need 88 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. You see how getting the different increments is better off, because now you can get full 188 without having to worry about having that minus or plus, $2 to $4, whatever. So you're just going to fill that envelope up, and then once you're done with that, you're going to set it aside. What I like to do, so as you guys can see right here, it's filled up halfway. October 6th, $188. What I can do is put a little completed mark so I know it's filled, regardless, even if it's more thick because of the cash, because you'll feel it. And I'm just going to put it off to the side here. So that's done. Next is going to be Sprint, which is 110, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, and 10. 110. Fill up the next one. Sprint. There we go. Sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I don't mark it, but you should. So I'll remark it here, October. I'm just going to pay up the whole thing. So it's up to you. You can do half and half, or you don't have to do the full thing at all. It's based on your strategy, how much money you make. I could probably pay off all my bills right now, or the majority of the main bills at least, this, and this, and still be okay. But to each their own, so it just depends on how much you make. If you're making $500 every 2 weeks, you definitely want to keep a tight budget, tight track on all your expenses and everything. And these numbers should be lower if you're making less. Alright? So lower numbers, lower goals. Small goals lead to big goals. Alright, so I'm just gonna say I paid that 110. Put it on the side here. I'm gonna eat. Boom. Next is gonna be Comcast, so I'm gonna put 37, 10, 20, actually 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's also important to kind of equal amount that you're using. You don't want to just use all your 20s and the last thing you have is just 5s and 1s. You want to use them all as much as you can. So we got 37 bucks in here. I'm gonna just throw that in there. As you get to see, you could probably see the general idea as like why this is a good thing. You know, you're prioritizing your bills. You know what you need to be paying. You're not just going out and blowing it at the bar or whatever and leaving it at that. So completed. And I just put a box and I check. See, check. $37 done. And you can even make, for my cryptocurrency investors, which is mostly what I have as my followers, you guys can make your own crypto freaking envelope. You know, you guys want to put $200 into crypto, then that's fine. This is the big one that I actually owe right now, is the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use all my hundreds up right now. 1, I owe 600. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all going somewhere important. So $600. I actually owe right now as per last month. So technically, I'd want to put in another 300, which I will do actually. We'll do that right now if we have enough. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this to the side, and if we have enough, then we'll do that. Next is going to be utilities, which is not much. I'm going to use 5. Yeah, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And this is my budget. This is actually my envelope. This is how I do it. This will save you a lot of money by doing an envelope or a zero-based budget. Okay. Check in the box. Yeah, I just dropped my pen. Okay. Moving on to gas, 15 bucks. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom. That's actually the whole month for me, because me and the girlfriend, we split our bills, and gas is pretty cheap for us. We don't use it a lot. So who knows? It varies, because now it's starting to get colder, and we're starting, you know, we cook a lot, so just depends. So 15, check, done. Okay, now we move on to our column 2, which is our second most important, whatever. We'll go ahead and start off with groceries. So we're going to do 75, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75 for groceries. So every 2 weeks. And sometimes, like I said, when you start this off your first month or so, it's not going to be perfect. You'll find out that you don't spend, like, you'll put like 60 bucks or 40 bucks for groceries or whoever knows, and it's going to be way lowball, and you're going to be like, no, I actually buy more than that, and I actually buy $100 worth of that, you know. So that's why it's important to be very accurate with these. If you don't pay $150 for groceries, and you know you pay like $500 because you got maybe 3 kids, 5 kids, whatever, make sure you're accurate on it. Don't lowball it, you know. Don't try and lowball it so you could put it in for more money to something else, because you're going to end up screwing yourself over and you're not going to have that money, because it is very strict. Each and every envelope you have is not going to anything else except for that specific bill. So that is done for the first. So now I could go grocery shopping with 75 bucks worth and you get plenty of food. I'll probably end up making a video on budgeting for food, for simple, healthy meals. super easy. So, okay, next, restaurant. So, we don't really, actually, we've been going out a lot lately. So, but I put in 50, and we're going to try and stick to that. We're not going to try and go out as often. We got 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. We will check that box. Okay, break time. That's just a little swig of vodka. It's Friday, so. Alright. Babysitter. So even like, you can have 100 envelopes. You know, I'd say the more detailed you are with your envelopes, the more envelopes you have that you actually use, the better off you are. You know, say like a Halloween fund, or like even diapers, or you know, house cleaning, or carpet cleaning, whatever. The more envelopes, the better off you are. You know, so I have a babysitter one, so we're gonna go and do that. 20, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60. Okay, so 60 for the babysitter. And like I said, remember, that's 120, but I have 2 paychecks, right? So I'm gonna put in half of it, and then the other half. I mean, if you make enough money to pay all your bills in one pay period, cool, and that's good. But for me, I like to do half and half. So check that out. Done. Gas, $40 in gas. 20, 30, 40. It's important too, when you stock this away, have somewhere safe that you put this, you know, whether it's behind in your closet somewhere, or under your inside between your mattresses or something. Because if you have people coming over a lot, you know, you never know. You know, and you can't trust anyone nowadays. They're gonna take your shit. So find a good safe spot to put that at, and secure it somewhere. Whether you have a little lockbox, like my girlfriend, she has a what looks like a dictionary, but it's actually a lockbox. So she stuffs it in our little library area, and you can't even tell that it's an actual book. It looks just like a book, but it's actually a locking mechanism where you can stuff stuff inside. So that's what we use. This is my bad habit, I would say. It's funny I put it at number 2, but I'm a drinker and a smoker, and a chewer. So this is where I have most of my bad habits at. But I'm going to do that anyways. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 20, 5, 30. Done. Oil repair, $20. So as you save, so this one I put oil repair and fees for truck. So this could be anywhere from repairing your truck to your fees for your license or your registration, or just for your next oil change. Okay, we're going on to the third column here. So I got my Christmas fund, $100. I'm actually putting the full 100 because I think I'm going to upgrade my amount that I put in, because it's getting closer to Christmas. I didn't start saving until now, so leave that. I'm going to process software. Actually, put 200, and I'm going to put 100 here. Check it out, and put 100 here, and that's the next one. Clothing, laundry, $100 because we do a lot of laundry. So And when you guys do this, take your time and make sure you count accurately. Very important that you don't accidentally slip in like 2 or 3 bills, maybe because they're fresh bills or whatever. Keep going. Okay, next, down payment, $100. And you got a couple bills left. So Black Friday. Okay. Taxes. $40, $60, $70, $90. So I left 500 in my account because I have, so like I listed it here. So I have like my son's medical insurance and like my gym membership, which I'm canceling soon because I go on base anyways. And this is what you do. So let's say all these expenses are filled out, right? You've done your half for the month, and you got remaining left. Now you have 2 different options. You can put the remaining amount and evenly distribute them through your most important from top to bottom. That being like your rent, your utilities, gas, or whatever, Sprint or Comcast, and so on and so forth. Or you could put it towards your debt. If you have a fixed income and you know exactly what you're making and you know you're going to make enough for the end of the month where you're going to pay your bills off, I would put all this to the bill with the least amount owed. So like on here, like I said, you guys can't see it and whatever. But like debt snowball, you go from your least amount to your highest amount, and you go from there. So you could literally, how much left we got? 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $110. You can throw that. Say you had like $100 credit card and that was your lowest amount. Throw that in there and get rid of that, and then whatever your minimum for that was, throw it onto your second one, and just so on and so forth. And that's how you get into this debt snowball, and you just eliminate your debt from there. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys learned something from this, or at least intend to try this out, so you guys can start paying off your debt if you have any, or start saving money for whatever long-term or short-term goal that you have. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.